The Oscar De La Hoya statue outside Staples Center, another edition of the LA Fight Club from Las Vegas. Francisco ESPARZA making a second pro fight, Jose Gonzalez. We're going to see his older brother, Joet, tonight. And then Pablo Rubio Jr., the Shark. That's next on Ring TV Live. That's the fountain at Echo Park, just blocks away from downtown Los Angeles. There you see the skyline, a beautiful summer evening in Southern California as we're in August 5th to be exact, for another edition of the LA Fight Club. Inside the historic Belasco Theater, which is the home for the Fight Club, the first Friday of every single month. Another sold-out crowd expected. Thanks for joining us tonight. And alongside the editor of RingTV.com, Doug Fisher, I'm Beto Duran. Thank you for joining us tonight. And Dougie, we have some cool fights coming your way. 6 total on the card, but the main event is one that I really like, featuring Carlos the Solution Morales. And then after that, it'll be Joet Gonzalez will be the co-feature. But before we get to that, we're going to see some young up-and-coming prospects. And this is a place at the Belasco where these young kids are starting to make a name for themselves and gaining some fans.
Yeah, and some of these guys, local kids like Juan Pablo Jr. and Francisco ESPARZA, who's just walking into the ring, they're basically LA Fight Club products. All of their fights, or most of their fights, have taken place right here at the Belasco Theater. So we're watching their progression step by step, and they are improving with each fight.
And there you see him trained by a ferocious one, El Feroz Fernando Vargas, out of the Feroz Fight Factory in Las Vegas. Francisco ESPARZA, Noe Munoz getting ready to go with our ring announcer for tonight, the one and only Joe Martinez.
Welcome to Belasco Theater here in Los Angeles, California, for an exciting night of professional boxing, all brought to you this evening by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, and tonight in association with Star Boxing. This first bout tonight scheduled for 4 rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing camouflage, trimmed in black. He weighed in officially 124.5 pounds. His professional record in 4 bouts stands even at 2 victories and 2 defeats. Fighting out of and representing Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, here is Noe Munoz! Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the undefeated Francisco ESPARZA. And your referee in charge of the action is Dr. Lou Moret.
Giving you instruction in the dressing room, have a good clean fight, await the bell. Buena suerte.
Lou Moret, the referee. Let's look at the tail of the tape for this one, Doug.
Yeah, ESPARZA is 6 years younger at age 21. He has a very slight reach advantage.
Francisco ESPARZA out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He's 3-0.
Oh, you poor thing. You must be devastated.
We're getting everybody out of the ring. There you see the Belasco Theater. Underway with our first fight of the night. 6 fights on the card, all coming your way on Ring TV Live. Francisco ESPARZA, 21-year-old college student, transferring to University of Nevada, Las Vegas in the fall. Said he loves fighting in the summer, and down goes Munoz immediately. The first right hand from ESPARZA, and Munoz ate it and wore it and was dropped on his butt. Munoz is 2-2, and in those 2 losses, he's been stopped in the first round. Another right hand drops Munoz, and it is over. Lou Moret stops it. He has seen enough. Munoz is dazed. Francisco ESPARZA, the college student, with the first round KO.
I was about to mention that He has never scored a KO before, but not for a lack of trying. I think with tonight's matchmaking, I think maybe that may have been the goal to give him his first KO win and maybe boost his confidence in that regard.
37 seconds, the official time. And let's look at the replay, Doug.
ESPARZA literally did not break a sweat. Misses with a right to the body. Comes over with a chopping overhand right. Seemed to catch MUNOZ on the temple. MUNOZ went straight back. See if we can get another angle. Yeah, it was kind of like on the temple, right on the outside of the left eye.
El Alacrán, roots in Durango, Mexico. Isela is his mom. His clan came from Las Vegas, and hopefully they got here on time, because the Velasco Theater, the first fight always starts on time. And they saw their one from Las Vegas with a first-round KO. You mentioned it, his first KO in his career, Francisco ESPARZA. His most recent bout was back in February. ESPARZA suffered a bruised ligament in that fight, so he had to take some time off.
I see.
And he said, I feel antsy for this, and there you see him.
Shout out to Feroz Fight Factory.
The Feroz Fight Factory. In that time, though, Dougie, we do a lot of research on these news and notes. Let me give you the news on him.
Yes.
He and his family are opening up a business, as Joe Martinez has the particulars.
On number 1, we have your winner by KO victory and still undefeated, El Alacrán, Francisco ESPARZA.
So ESPARZA is going to major in entrepreneurship with a business degree at UNLV. We're going to catch up with him in moments. But part of that, he and his family are opening up a car dealership. They're going to go to the auctions, buy used cars, and they're opening up Primo's car sales. So this kid with a lot on his plate.
Yeah, he's ambitious.
I was like, well, what's going to be your role? He said, part owner. So there you go. Well, right now he's 4-0, and he's coming over his way. Francisco ESPARZA.
Spoken like a Fernando Vargas protege, because Vargas was all about his boxing. And he was all about winning, but he was all about his business as well.
There you see the Velasco Theater crowd coming in. Another sold-out crowd tonight on the first Friday of every month. We're going to be catching up with Francisco El Alacrán ESPARZA. Okay.
Still got your gloves on. Hey, show the camera your gloves.
Still got them on. Still got them on.
Where'd that come from? We haven't seen that in your career.
Just a lot of hard work, dedication, a lot of running. You know, we always stay in the gym no matter what. You know, if my hand hurts, anything, you know, we have another hand. We'll use whatever we got to do, you know, to stay training.
How does it feel to actually score your first knockout? You've won by decision.
Oh, it feels amazing, man.
This is the first for you.
What do you see there?
I threw the right hand and you went down, you know, straight right hand. We've been working on trying to make it a little straighter, you know, it's a little bit straighter. And, you know, it got us the victory, thank God.
Was that the plan, to come out and attack right away like that?
We were waiting a little bit, and then I noticed that his left hand was going down a little bit, so we just started throwing the right hand. I saw the right hand open, and we took it.
Your previous 3 fights, you went 4 rounds. You were in there with very durable and tricky opponents. Looking at that footage from your first pro fights with Fernando Vargas, you know, future Hall of Famer here, technically speaking, what were some of the things that you guys wanted to work on, improve?
Well, we had to sit on our punches more, be more accurate with our punches. We went down in weight also because they were pretty big guys, you know, so we went down in weight, and that helped a lot too. I just feel a lot stronger in this weight.
Do you feel faster as well?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's way lighter.
You know, I was going to say at the start of the broadcast, you haven't scored a knockout yet, but it's not for a lack of trying. You're a very active fighter. You throw a high volume of punches. At some point, were you wondering, well, gee, maybe I'm not a puncher, or did Fernando tell you, no, you do have power, it's just about the application?
I know I have power because I was hurting them, but I wasn't dropping them.
Right.
So I knew I was hurting them, but, you know, I just had to go down in weight. It's a sacrifice I had to make, and we just did it.
You fought at 130, 129, tonight 125. Is that where you feel best?
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay here for a while.
Featherweight.
Yeah. We'll take a couple more fights at this weight and see how everything goes, see how if I could accustomed to getting down at the weight, just walk around, see if maybe go lower and stay right here. But I feel pretty good right
You're
here.
4-0 now. There's the camera. Send your shout-outs, man.
Primeramente le quiero dar las gracias a Dios, a mi manager Pete Salgado, a mis coaches Fernando Vargas, Jorge Capatillo, Golden Boy Promotions. Saludos a toda la familia y mi novia, mis amigos que me vieron a apoyar. Saludos a todos de Texas, Colorado, Oklahoma que están viendo, todos de Durango, de Guatemala y claro de todos Las Vegas. Gracias por apoyándome.
I don't think you missed anybody.
In other words, everybody.
Everybody who's watching. I got family all over the U.S.
And now you get to go be a junior at UNLV.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the books, dog.
Yes,
Francisco
sir.
Esparza, El Alacrán from Durango, is now 4-0. We'll be back with more on Ring TV Live.
Thank you, guys.